All right, welcome back here to another Ironman episode. Now, today's episode, we're going to be doing some progression, and we actually have to level up our Heart of the Mountain. That's right, we got a comment on the previous upload, and someone commented, why are we even going for Devon? We can't even fish for chambers because we don't even have shark armor, and mining for the perfect gemstones will take forever if we don't have Heart of the Mountain 7. So that's what we're doing here today. We're grinding for Heart of the Mountain 7 so that we can actually mine a whole lot quicker.
I also want to say a huge thank you to that comment because without you guys actually commenting and giving us tips and tricks, we actually would be going the opposite direction the whole time. I think we just got a little carried away. We got too excited with this new update, too excited about the Devon's armor, especially when Zach's been rocking it, flexing his numbers about like how he can make a few hundred mil within a few hours, which is actually insane. And we just got too carried away. We saw the dollar signs, and I think it's time to stop looking at that direction, take a pause, and step back and actually do this grind properly.
So that's the game plan, is to, of course, grind Heart of the Mountain 7, as we mentioned. While we're doing that, of course, we're going to buy some sponge from the NPC to upgrade our fishing armor to shark as well, so we can start doing some of the membrane fishing for the chambers for this set. So we're going to be kind of doing two grinds here at once. We're going to be buying a little bit of our buy limit every single day.
What we want you guys to do down in the comments is comment sponge or get your sponge at least on every single upload here so we remember, because we have to do this grind every single day. We have to get it from the builder NPC. So let's actually head over there right now and get ourselves our first batch. Now, while we do that, make sure you guys do subscribe if you haven't already. Join the code. Let's try to get to our crazy goal here, which is YouTube rank on the server. Of course, we're getting close, which is amazing. Thank you guys all for 10K. But if you haven't already, make sure you guys do subscribe. Maybe share it with a friend and a family member, and let's try to get to that crazy goal.
All right, so let's go buy our sponge. Now, I also want to mention that for Ironman players, if you're an Ironman player, I recommend starting this right away, very early, because right now, the reason why we're just stuck here with fishing is because of this buy limit. So it's going to take now, I think, a few days, I think almost a month, just to buy enough sponge for this buy limit, because we just have to wait now. It's a waiting game, which is unfortunate. Of course, when you're buying sponge too, go ahead and buy the wet sponge as well, because you can also convert that to enchanted. So let's go and buy that as well. There it is, wet sponge.
All right, so we just emptied our fishing sack. As you can see, we actually had quite a bit of sponge in there, which is nice. Probably from all that Yeti fishing we did. No, I'm joking. It's from the other random fishing we've done. So actually collapse all this here. 36 more enchanted and some regular, and then a wet one, which is what we need. So we can probably craft one more wet. Yep. Enchanted wet sponge. There you go. We can get two actually. Nice. So we also have enough for leggings actually, which is great.
So there you go. That's done. Let's check off the list. Let's go ahead and start doing our commissions now in the Crystal Hollows.
All right, so let's get started here. We're in our first lobby. As you can see, I got Thice Slayer, which is what we're going to do here next. We also got ourselves the Royal Pigeon, which is very nice. My brother does not have this yet, so I'm glad I have it. So I'll be zipping through these commissions. And there's also a trick with using the Ball Pet, apparently. I think that's through the crystals, where you actually mine the crystals with the Ball Pet, and that way you complete it faster. So we'll give all this stuff a try here, and we'll see how we do today.
Now, I don't believe it's the Ball Pet. I think he's talking about the Armadillo. Armadillo Pet. And I do have to say that my commissions are looking a little bit scary because I have Boss Crowley on there, as well as Sapphire Crystal Hunter, which is a little bit harder.
All right, so we're actually going to be crossing these tribal members right here and also right here. I'm actually, to be honest, guys, I'm scared, We've died so many times with these things. I've lost about like 7 God Pots from these things. I don't even know. I'm just going to run through. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we almost lost this God Pot. We didn't, so we'll keep going. And yeah, I'll keep working away. We'll probably have to renew a God Pot here halfway through. But yeah, it sucks losing God Pots to this side of the Crystal Hollows.
So I'm going to do my Amethyst Collector here right beside the tribal members my brother just crossed. So cross my fingers, or cross your fingers, I don't die. And we should complete it here any second. Right now, this vein was just enough. There we go. First one completed. We got 2 done. We should almost try to find the center now, and then do our sapphire from there.
So you guys can see I've got my first one all ready to go as well. We'll claim that. Now you guys are probably wondering how far I am here to Heart Mountain 7, because we haven't talked about that yet at all. But I'm getting close. So if you see here, we'll scroll up. We are currently 75% of the way to Heart of Mountain 7. So we got 113,000 out of 150 XP. So we're getting very, very close. And this is roughly 80 commissions, I think, or something like that. I talked to Zach about this, and we kind of figured out a number. It might be totally wrong. I don't know. We just decided to come up on a number. But our goal here is to get very close to this today. I'm not sure if we can hit it today, but we're going to try our best. Work towards this. We can still do our daily today. Hopefully do our dailies in a few hours as well. So we can do 8 dailies. And we'll see how close we can get. But we're getting very, very close. Obviously, one great thing with this is we'll be unlocking 2 extra tokens for the mountain and a new forgeable item. But the best thing is that we can unlock all these great things here. For example, like Power Buff, which is good, and Vein Seeker, Manic Miner. So that's probably the one we want to do here. I've talked to Zach and see how to do this tree and stuff like that. But we can focus basically fortune, which is what we want to do. And then we can also focus sludge in the future as well, a bit more. But the main thing is that we can focus more of the fortune.
So we're in the nucleus. Let's go ahead and claim our first 2 commissions here. Let's go ahead, claim them. Boom and boom. Let me just see how many more milestones I have to complete to get my pet. Or not my pet, sorry, my pigeon. So I'm at 428. I need 500. So I guess I still got a few more to go. I got like 70 more, 75 or something more commissions to do. Quite the ways away, but we might be able to hit it today. Who knows? All right, so now we have a new commission, which is Amber Gemstones. Let's go do that. So do Amber Gemstone, then Jade Gemstone. I think we'll leave the Crystal Hunter for the end. And we'll just try to find Boss Corleone as well.
Alright, we're just coming back here. We did quite a bit of grinding already. We'll just claim this commission real quick. We'll take a look at our progression here. If we take a look here at the top, we are currently 80.7% of the way there. So we hit 80%, which is actually pretty cool, pretty exciting. Of course, we keep going here. It's also midnight in about 25 minutes, and then we can get ourselves to the dailies again, and we'll see how far that pushes us. So we'll keep grinding till then, and we'll see how far we can get.
Oh my gosh, just open a chest. Look at this. There's a green goblin egg and a yellow goblin egg in this chest. Alright, so we just claimed it in our next few commissions here, and as you can see by my Heart of the Mountain right now, I am actually at 71k out of 150k, quite a good amount just now. And with commission wise too, for my milestone for the for that pigeon, you can see now we're at 437 out of 500. So we went up a little bit here, which is very exciting. And of course, now I have Amber Gemstone Collector still, and then Jade Crystal Hunter, which we're not going to do. So we only have to do the Automaton, or Automaton, I guess that's what I call it. It's so confusing for me. And still the Amber Gemstone Collector. So we'll just do those 2 for now until we actually have time to do the Crystal Hunters.
Okay, so the clock has struck midnight, which means we can get ourselves another 4 commissions in. I got one ready to go here. So I'll claim that right away. I'll just change pets quick. Alright, there we go. And boom. So that should have worked. And then if we take a look at our Heart of the Mountain, scroll up. Yep, there you go. It definitely worked. So we'll do 3 more, and we'll get even closer. Let's just see what we're at once we do 3 more.
Alright, so I'm quickly cutting in here, and that's because we did do these 3 runs. We actually did more than 3 runs, and then I took a break and headed offline. Now, while editing this video, actually, my brother was currently doing some runs here off camera, and he got so close to Heart of the Mountain, and I think he's about to hit it. So let's go ahead and put in a clip here of him hitting Heart Mountain 7. Alright, so I think it's time here. This could be our last commission to claim before Heart of the Mountain 7. What a grind here, kind of crazy, but let's see. Alright, oh my gosh, here goes. We did it! Heart of the Mountain 7, 2 new tokens for the mountain, and a new forgeable items. Let's freaking go, guys. We did it. Heart of the Mountain 7 done in the books. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And now we can definitely focus fortune when we're mining. So there we have it. It is the next day, but we still have to wait a full 24 hours before we can do our next buy limit of sponge, as we did in the beginning of the episode. So wait for that. But while we're waiting, we're going to complete this quest here behind us, which is the Halloween quest. We won't record this because, again, it's very simple, straightforward, but very exciting. It looks like people are running around as well with hats on their heads. So maybe at the end you get a witch hat, which is cool. So definitely do this quest here. It's right near the alchemist, I think. That's where this is, this NPC. So go ahead, check it out. But that is the end for us. So go ahead, guys, subscribe, join the code. We're trying to reach 30k on the channel again. So help us get us there, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.